You're listening to Snippets from the Summit with your host, Scot McKay.
All right, gentlemen, this is your main man, Scot McKay, coming at you again with another Snippet from the Summit as part of the Mountaintop podcast from X&Y Communications. The PUAs are still there. They just moved. Well, first of all, let's call out the elephant in the room. The days of the so-called underground pickup artist movement from like the game and such like that, like 20 years ago, those days are well behind us. And dark, smoky discos are dead on top of all else. Why? Well, it's not only that Gen Z drinks less and overall is not having as much sex, it's that girls are what drew men to dance clubs. I mean, men don't go there to dance, right? And meanwhile, why did the girls go to clubs? Well, the girls went to clubs to look cute and be seen. Now, over the past 15 years or so, social media has more and more been fulfilling on that extreme desire for women to be seen, and it's doing it faster and on a greater scale. And importantly, it's doing it on demand, not just on Friday or Saturday night. If that was the writing on the wall, then COVID was the death knell for smoky bars and clubs. This, of course, only meant the final nail in the proverbial coffin for the PUA movement as we knew it, already on its last gasp after a lot of bad press even before the Me Too era. After all, the pickup artist movement was constantly about pulling chicks in bars and clubs, right? But here's the thing. The PUA movement isn't really gone. It just moved, like I said. First, it was the hashtag MGTOW guys, men going their own way, who took PUA cynicism towards women to a new and pathetic level. But now I think we're moving even past that. Maybe not. There's still a lot of guys out there who want to complain about women. You got the red-pilled guys and the manosphere and all that. But now you have a whole new generation of PUA teachers, pickup artist teachers, who simply rolled with the punches and, kind of changed venues. Now, instead of pulling chicks at clubs, it's all about pulling chicks at Vegas festivals, Burning Man, and wet t-shirt events. In terms of attitudes and objectives, there's nothing new here. It's still about commoditizing women and counting bedpost notches. Now, if my talking about commoditizing women sounds like a concession to you, remember what I'm about has not changed, ever, not in 20 years. I have always been and remain all about you being successful with women anytime, anywhere, with masculinity and authenticity out front. And commoditizing women does not make them like you anyway, let alone attract them to you sexually. I mean, put the shoe on the other foot. If you're a man of means, what about women who put dollar signs by your name? Are those the kind of women you're taking seriously out there as girlfriend material? Well, of course not. Now, the trap is this new iteration of PUA is just as magnetic and its teachers are just as charismatic as the OGs ever were. Because on paper, getting close to where the bikini chicks and OnlyFans babes are looks damn good. But first off, most of us aren't going to co-opt that lifestyle for ourselves. Most of us work for a living, and many of us just aren't that guy, which is a perfectly good thing. The cult of personality with this new wave of PUA teachers is still strong, though, because deep down we all still have a Hugh Hefner fantasy, don't we? But around here, nope, nothing's changed. I'm about getting you real women you really want who won't wreck your life. Realistically speaking, your ride or die chick is more likely teaching kindergarten, selling software, filling prescriptions, or, like in the case of the website for this month's Masterclass for Men, delivering your FedEx package, then parading around on stage in a wet t-shirt or posting on OnlyFans. How you're going to meet her and how the two of you are going to want to stay together are what really matter here. And yes, this is all still true if you want to date 5 or 6 women at once for now. Want to talk about this or anything else? Scot at mountaintoppodcast.com. Be good out there.
As always, visit mountaintoppodcast.com for more.